So TheRealSTG, we are back with a brand new NBA 2K16 video for you guys, and now we officially have our last screenshot for the top 10 ratings for a certain position. We cover the point guards, we cover the shooting guards, we cover the small forwards, and we even covered the power forwards yesterday. If you guys haven't checked it out, you can go ahead and watch the previous videos, or you can click on the first link in the description down below. It is an article on GamerGM.com that has every single picture that displays all the top 10 for each position, including the centers, which you see right now. So go ahead and click that right there if you want to see everything in one little page. But nonetheless, TheRealSTG 2K has released a brand new picture for the top 10 centers in NBA 2K16. So we noticed that the highest rated player in NBA 2K16 in terms of the center position is Marc Gasol with an 87, and the lowest in the top 10 at least is Hassan Whiteside with an 81. Now be sure to take note that these are only for current NBA players. We already know that players like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Hakeem Olajuwon are well over the 90 rating, but no current NBA player is over 90. Pretty ironic, right? Where almost every other position in the actually every single position beside this has a player over 90. Anthony Davis for the power forwards, LeBron James for the small forwards, James Harden, I believe, for the shooting guards, and obviously for point guards we got Stephen Curry. So that's just some examples of over 90 players for current players. But let's get to this list right here. At number 1, we got Marc Gasol, who is an 87 overall in NBA 2K16. Definitely had a great season. Actually looked like an MVP contender toward the beginning of the season, bro. He was doing a lot of work, man. Much respect to Marc Gasol. 87 overall, definitely deserving. Definitely did really well. So I got to give him props. We have Demarcus Cousins, who also played super well last year. He had some of the craziest games, shocked a whole lot of people. He gets an 87 overall this year. He's definitely a top 5 center, and you got to give props to where props is due. He really killed it. Next up, we have Dwight Howard. Now, Dwight Howard is the 3rd best center in NBA 2K16. Kind of odd seeing this, because for the past who knows how many years, Dwight Howard was number 1. He was number 1, number 1 center for the past like 4, 5, 6 years. If I had to, recall on memory. He was always up there, bro. There was no one close to Dwight. The closest dude to Dwight Howard was, what's his name, Andrew Bynum. That's from what I can remember. So Dwight Howard gets an 85 overall. Now we have DeAndre Jordan, who equally played so well. He played just as well as Marc Gasol, just as well as Demarcus Cousins. Got snubbed. He's an absolutely beast, bro. I feel like his rating should be 85. Too, if Dwight Howard's going to be 85. I think what DeAndre Jordan did last year was crazy. But, I guess the 84 is because of his free throws. That would make sense. Now we have Nikola Vucevic, my boy Buds. He's a center for the Orlando Magic. Right? I think Orlando's going to do really well this year, and Vucevic is definitely a beast, bro. I feel like Vucevic should be in the 84, but 83 ain't bad. This guy could do it all, bro. I remember him playing the Bulls. He did work on our team, bro. This guy could shoot, he could drive, he has fundamentals, he has IQ. This guy definitely a top 5 shooting guard. What the heck am I saying? He could shoot the rock, though. He definitely a top 5 center in my opinion. Much respect to him. I think he's going to blow up this year, along with the whole team, bro. I think that was a great put for him at number 5. But we actually have a lot of people at 83. So yes, he might be 5, but there's like 4 other dudes who have an 83 overall. So there's not much of a difference. But let's just get to it. We have Al Horford, also an 83 for the Atlanta Hawks. He's their center. He's their boy. He's always doing work for them, man. He's consistent too. So Al Horford gets the 83 overall. Not really much I can say else. He does the work. He has that shot. He could do work. He was really clutch for them this year as well. So Al Horford gets an 83. Respect. Andre Drummond, 83 overall. Very happy to see him this year on the top 10. Why? Because for the beginning of the season, he wasn't playing as well as I knew he would. He was my he was like my 3rd round pick in fantasy last year. I knew he was going to kill it. But the thing is, Greg Monroe was holding him back. 2 dominant big men. It's very hard for them to play intertwined with each other, right? Wow, what a cool word. Nonetheless, as soon as Greg Monroe got hurt, Andre Drummond started to flourish, and by flourishing I mean like 30 points, 20 rebounds, like easily, bro, alongside with Reggie Jackson, who was getting like 20 points, 20 assists. So that was an awesome combo. I had both of them in fantasy, bro. Really helped. So this year, if you play in fantasy, this man is gonna go ham. His rating 83, I can almost promise you is gonna be raising. Next up, we got Brook Lopez. Now Brook Lopez is an 83. Is he worth an 83? You tell me in the comments down below. I do know that I got to play against him, and he was doing work. Brook Lopez was doing some mad work when I got to play, so do let me know in the comments down below. Big men really do mean a lot. Just because they're 86, 85 does not mean they're going to play worse than 90s. Big men have a lot of significance this year, and they're really going to do a lot in terms of rebounding and stuff like that. Like when I was playing the Clippers, bro, we were dominating the boards with DeAndre. Like that stuff really means a lot. Next up, we got Al Jefferson, who is an 83 Charlotte Hornets right here. He's always consistent, bro. Big Al. You don't want to mess with him. You don't want to get on his bad side. I would not want to get in a fight with him. Real talk. He gets an 83 overall this year. I really want to know what you guys think about that. He is a beast. You got to give him respect where respect is due. He could do work. He can get 20 and 10 on any given night. Finally, at number 10, we got Hassan Whiteside, who emerged last year. He gets into the top 10 automatically, which is kind of crazy. A lot of people, a lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. I don't really mind, bro. I mean, when he versed my Bulls, he did work. But I know a lot of people on Twitter were saying stuff, so I want to hear what you guys had to say about Hassan Whiteside getting the top 10 position over people like, Enes Kanter's an 80, Joakim Noah, who is a 79, and many other centers in the league. But nonetheless, Team STG, these are just thoughts that people are saying. I really want to hear from what you guys have to say. But yo, Hassan Whiteside's gonna kill it this year. I mean, it makes sense. If we're going based on stats and whatnot, Hassan Whiteside was absolutely a machine last year, and you can base on overall performance. We're basing on performance from last year, not your career's longevity, right? Not Hall of Fame status. We're judging on stats and the way they played that last year. And if we are, then Hassan Whiteside killed it. So he is in the top 10, Team STG. But let me know in the comments down below. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. And first of all, first of all, you see this list right here. If you agree with these top 10, but you think they're in a different order, in the comments down below, make sure you rearrange it for me in the comments down below. If you disagree with some of these players' ratings, you think this player should be rated higher or lower, let me know in the comments down below. And finally, if there is a player who you do not see in this top 10 who should be in the top 10, who should they be and who should they replace? Let me know in the comments down below, Team STG. Make sure you go on GamerGM.com, the article in the description down below, to read all the top 10 ratings for each single position. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you guys so much, Team STG. Have a good one, bro. Peace.